Hopkins Bantam A. And I'll tell you what, this announcer's going to have to watch his tongue because I can pretty much guarantee both teams are going to go back and watch this when they're done.
Oh, they're for sure going to.
Minneapolis boys have a lot of friends on the Hopkins team. I might even say all of the Hopkins team. So we have been, I think we circled this date.
Hey.
How you doing, Biz? Good to see you, brother.
How's your coaching going?
We circled this date on our calendar before the season began. And every single kid had their favorite meal before the game. They did their favorite warm-up. They are pumped up for this game. So it looks like we've got Ollie in nets. We're going to start out with Franny at left wing, Will Swanson at right wing, and Emmett Anderson at center, going against Jimmy McBean. Hopkins comes away with it, but we go hard into the zone. Franny goes hard after him. And Hopkins dumps it in. They get it behind our net, but Liam comes away with it. He gets it up the wing to Swanee. And that's a big hit by Emmett to start things out. There's going to be a few of those tonight, folks. Emmett gets it up to Franny. Franny gets it out over the blue line, over the red line, dumps it in. And it's crowded up by the ref. Swanee gets it. He gets to the center, looks to dump it down deep. And the puck comes back out to center ice. Minneapolis is in control. Liam has it, gets it over there to Tommy. Tommy, nice pass up there to Swanee. And Hopkins able to come away with it. And here comes Carter Hunsaker. Carter gets it back there. Is it Willie? Is it Wilford? Is it Wilson? I don't know. What are we going to call him tonight? Willard. All right. And nice play by Rocco stepping up. Here comes Carter. Carter gets it into the zone. He dumps it all the way down deep. Puck is ringed around the boards, comes almost all the way out. And Rowan gets it back to Wilson. Wilson brings it into the zone, dumps it back there to Rowan. Rowan gets it back down to Carter. And here comes Hopkins trying to break it out. They dump it all the way down. That's an icing call.
Oh, that was a long time before that whistle came.
That was kind of a good sign for our boys. We've had some good control, good touches.
We had some good breakouts, too, to get it down there.
Absolutely. So everybody wants to get on the ice. So now we've got every kid has touched the ice at this point. So now we're going to be able to start playing some hockey as everybody's getting their nerves out. Face-off down in the Hopkins zone. Nice job kept in there by Liam. Puck back behind the Hopkins net. Emmett Anderson goes to lay down the body. And a big hit there by Ackerman.
Ackerman with the big hit.
And the puck goes back behind the Hopkins net. And here comes Liam. Liam and Ackerman. Ackerman's going to get an elbowing call. So the first penalty on Minneapolis.
No. Shocker, it's against us.
That would be a shocker.
Yeah.
I will tell you that Will Ackerman had a little wager going on with Rocco's mom.
Okay.
And I'm just telling you that he's not going to win now.
I kind of know.
I don't know if you can figure that out, but that's all right. When we came out playing a strong physical game, 13 minutes to go here in the first period, score still 0-0. So Minneapolis is down a man now. Bisbee has it back on the point, along with Ian Jane. Back to Bisbee. Bisbee down low.
Come on, Carter.
Puck goes down the corner. Tommy plays the big body, and he controls his man down there.
Come on, Tommy, stay with him.
But Hopkins comes away with it behind the net. Nice job at tipping that by Wilfred. Gets it back to Jane. Jane over to Bisbee.
Come on.
Bisbee atop the circle, takes a shot, and that's swallowed up by Ollie. Nice job. So we're going to have a face-off just to the right of Ollie. Carter's going to be at center. And Swanson's at left wing. Bisbee gets it over to Jane. Jane down to the sideboards to Jimmy McBean. Puck back behind the net. Tompkins has the puck right now. We're going to be calling his name a little bit tonight. So Bisbee gets it over to Jane. They're just keeping it to the outside, down to McBean. McBean looks to take a shot, but Ollie controls it. Nice play there by Tommy, keeping everybody in control.
Tommy with a big shove.
I like it.
Keeping them away from our goalie.
Some might say there's some big boy hockey going on tonight.
Oh, yes, there is.
So we're going to have a face-off to the left of Ollie here with 1:10 remaining in the penalty kill. And so,
coach.
that's awesome. Puck comes
Oh,
out.
jeez.
Heck of a play down there by Ollie.
Didn't get it out.
As Hopkins made a really nice move. Puck went all the way down.
Wish the puck would have slowed down just a tad bit. That would have been nice.
That's all right. Icing call. 1 minute remaining here in the penalty for Minneapolis. So Hopkins has kept their top line out there for their power play. Minneapolis has gotten some fresh legs on. Puck goes down low to the sideboards, and here comes Franny. Franny controls. Tompkins has it on the sideboards. He gets it back to Jane. Jane over to Bisbee, but gets cut off almost by Rowan. Nice play.
Yes,
they try to bring it in.
Boys.
Jane brings it in, but Franny says no. That's a problem. But not for Ollie. That's a big play by Ollie as Tompkins made a nice move to get himself open.
Save.
So here comes Busy back behind the net. Gets it to Tompkins. Tompkins finds a little bump in the ice. Puck goes down low, gets it up there, and here we come. Rowan takes it over the red line, gets it over the blue line. Nice job of Franny to stay on sides. And here comes Jane taking it out of the Hopkins zone. Jane brings it in over the blue line, but Wilson stops it, gets it back to Bisbee. Bisbee cuts to the center, takes a shot. Nice shot, but a great save by Ollie. Gets it over, nice play, gets cut off there. And good job dumping in. That's the end of the penalty, folks. It's now 5-on-5 hockey. Minneapolis controls down low. Puck gets picked off there by Hopkins. And Emmett does a nice shot.
Nice try.
Rifled it, comes across the boards. Rocco looks to keep it in.
Yes, Rocco.
Rocco keeps it down low. Gets it down to Ackerman. Ackerman's out of the box. And here comes Emmett. Emmett and Ackerman digging for it behind the Hopkins net.
Here we go, get it out.
Gets it out to Rocco. Rocco rolls, takes a shot. That gets deflected. And a nice job of stepping up there by Wilfred. Gets it over to Emmett. Emmett dumps it in. Minneapolis changes.
Hi, how are you, Addie? Good.
Nice job there, keeping the pressure on, and Hopkins has to dump it all the way down for an icing call. Nice play by Minneapolis. So we're going to get some fresh legs out there.
All right, let's go. We got to get some shots.
Exactly 10 minutes to go in the first period.
Want to shout out? We got Tommy's
here we go.
Grandma Jan.
Tommy's Grandma Jan is watching?
Yep.
I love it. We need pictures. We need stories, Grandma Jan. Send me, please send me messages, send me pictures. 612-747-2525, and I'll get you on the video.
Let's get some shots off here.
612-747-2525. And it comes over to Carter. Carter gets it back to Liam. Liam does a nice job getting out of the zone to Swanee. Swanee heads up play to Carter. Carter's got a bit of a one-on-one. Cuts to the center, takes a shot. Nice save
he almost had that
by the Hopkins keeper. We've got people texting in from everywhere wanting to watch this game. Gotta love it. Carter's taking the face off. We got Carlos on left wing.
9:40.
Swanee on right wing. We got Wilson and Liam back on D. Puck comes, Hopkins has it on the sideboards. They look to break it out, and they do. They get it to McBean. Jimmy takes it over the blue line, tries to take it in down low, but gets poked away by Liam. Thank you. Up the sideboards to Carlos. Carlos looks to get it out, but that comes back to Jane. Jane gets it over to Bisbee. Bisbee over the red line, dumps it in on Ollie. And Minneapolis has decided to play a little bit of body tonight. I like that play.
Yes.
Oh, good pass up there to Carter. Carter over the red line. He's going to bring it in on Bisbee. Bisbee pokes it, but it comes back to Swanee. And Hopkins comes away with it. Back in their own zone. They wind it up. Nice play by Carlos, keeping him to the outside. That comes to Tommy for the poke check. Puck comes back to Theo.
Nice, Theo.
Back to Tommy. Tommy's looking to break this out. Gets it all the way over to Swanee. And Swanee gets a nice job weaving there, boys. Swanee got it
who's
back
there?
to Emmett.
Oh, yes,
Emmett
yes.
dropped it back to Franny. And that came back to Tommy. Tommy said hello.
Oh,
Yep,
Tommy.
there we go. That's what's going to happen. Mr. Tompkins said a few words to Mr. Tommy, and then we talked back and forth again.
When that was happening.
They didn't even call that. I thought they were going to call that.
All right, so we got a face-off just outside the Hopkins zone.
Why?
Emmett Anderson on the draw, wins it, gets it back to Tommy, and Tommy dumps it in.
Let's go, Tommy!
Nice job there by Rowan. Comes back to Emmett. Emmett on the sideboards. Down to Rowan. Rowan got it in front of Franny, and Tommy does a nice job of keeping that in. Tompkins with a little, what's that called when you sweep the leg?
Come on,
Nice
Theo.
play there
Yes, Theo.
by Theo on Lidicote, but a good move there by Lidicote, bringing it into the zone. Theo gets it behind the net.
Oh, jeez.
And here comes Minneapolis bringing it out. Nice
Don't
play.
call that icing.
Tompkins and Tommy having a little fun and some extracurriculars behind the play, but everybody's good. And the puck goes all the way down below. And here comes Liam behind the net. Liam gets it up to Rowan. And the puck comes out. Nice play in the corner by Liam. Liam gets it
Go.
up to Carter. Carter got it up to
Offsides.
Rowan. It got poke check, and we've got a little bit of offsides. So 7.5 minutes to go here in the first period, and I will tell you, this game has not disappointed, folks.
Oh, this is a back and forth.
There
for
is
sure.
fire in the belly of every single kid out there. Carter Hunsker on the draw. Carter
Everyone's
wins it,
moving
gets to
fast.
Carlos. Carlos brings it in
Come on,
over the
Carlos.
blue line.
Put it on
Takes it
net.
wide, rips it. Oh, that was a great shot and a nice save by the
His
Hopkins
shot
keeper.
is so good.
Ackerman rips it out front. Carter controls behind the net. Gets it to the sideboards. Hopkins comes away with it. Hopkins looks to bring it out. They bring it down on Rocco. Rocco knocks his
Rocco.
man over. And that's going to be an offsides call.
Oh.
Not a penalty on Rocco.
Yeah, no. Offside.
So we're all right. Nice job, boys. 7:05
We are-
left to go here in the first.
Getting some chances, making some big hits. We see it all tonight.
Gotta love it. So Carter's going to take this draw just outside the Minneapolis zone. Carlos and Ackerman over the blue line. Comes back to Theo. Theo, nice
Theo,
pass
good
up to
eyes.
Ackerman. Ackerman brings it in. He rips it across to Carter. Carter almost got that over to Carlos. And Hopkins dumps it out of the zone. Wilson takes it back in his own zone. Gets it. Nice pass by Wilson. Oh, I like that play,
that
boys.
would've
Up
been
to
a
Ackerman.
sweet tip.
Ackerman got it
That was
up there to Carter, but it was just in the air. A little tough to pull down. 6.5 to go here in the first. Comes back to Wilson. Wilson, nice move. Jukes gets that puck in, and here comes Hopkins bringing it in deep. Nice work there by Emmett Anderson,
Nice,
playing
Emmett.
the puck, not overplaying the body. I love that play. Ooh, nice job. Hopkins takes a shot. That's deflected. Heck of a save there by Ollie. And here comes Hopkins. Gets it back to Jane. Jane rips
Yes,
it.
nice
block
Carlos.
by Carlos. Jimmy McBean has it on the sideboards. He tries to get it back to Jane on Hopkins. And Hopkins has it behind the net. They look to get it out, but Emmett Anderson says, no thank you, not on my watch. And the puck goes back behind the Minneapolis net. Hopkins has it. Controlled there by Wilson.
Get it out.
Nice play by Wilson, getting that up to Ackerman.
Yes.
Ackerman to Carlos. They need to get a change. Carlos looks to get that down deep, and he does. That's a good. Brian's got it behind the net. Gets it up to Emmett.
Yes.
Emmett
Shoot
gets
it.
it all the way
Oh.
over to Swanee. Swanee to Tommy, and Tommy dumps it in deep. Nice play. Gets it down there low to Evan. Evan over to Rocco. Puck bounces off the sideboards, off over Rocco's stick. And who wants it? Who wants
Jeez,
it?
battle of
We
the
want it.
sticks.
That's who wants it. And the puck comes back out of the Minneapolis zone. And here comes Carter. Carter's got speed. He brings it in over the blue line. Cuts in. Nice play.
Oh,
Heck of a good
that
play.
was such a
Bisbee.
sweet pass.
Nice play to Rocco. Rocco tries to rip it, and that gets blocked. Gets it down low to Evan. Evan plays the body on Bisbee. Bisbee tries to get it up, and he does dump it out of the zone. Carter comes
on,
back
guys.
to help out. Carter with a nice play. Gets it up there to Swanee. Swanee gets it out over the blue line. Smart play. A few Minneapolis players go for a change. Jane gives it back to Bisbee. Bisbee's trying to wind it up, but Minneapolis knows he's coming.
Come on.
Nice work there. Tommy having a little bit of fun. Gets down to Jane. Jane behind the net. He looks to break it out. Gets it over the sideboards. And here comes Tompkins bringing it in. And he rips it down low, goes all the way around. That's going to be all the way down. No icing call on that one. And here comes Bisbee. Bisbee's going to bring it out. Nice pass up, but just a little bit too far. It's an icing call on Hopkins.
Yes, good
with
speed,
4 minutes
Minneapolis.
remaining to go in the first period. We're going to have a face-off just to the left.
We need to do shots on goal. I wish they had those
I know. Actually, just to the right of the Hopkins keeper. So we're going to have Wilson and Liam back on D. Emmett, Franny, and Rowan on forwards. Comes back to Rowan. Rowan gets it to Wilson. Wilson pretended to shoot, then brings it to the center. Puck comes out to center ice to Liam.
Like this.
Liam has it down in the Minneapolis zone. He goes to dump it back out. Just a little bit of high sticking.
Just a little bit.
So we're going to have a face-off just outside of the Minneapolis zone. Let's see if anyone has texted me at 612-747-2525. That's 612-747-2525. Looks like we're going to have some friends of ours, Tim Hansen, watching from home. Gotta love it.
I got it.
All right, Carter on the face-off down in the Hopkins zone. Nice job there by Liam keeping it in. He gets it to Ackerman. And Hopkins still digging for it on the sideboards. And it comes back to Wilson. Wilson, nice quick pass up to Carter. Carter one-times it over to Ackerman. Ackerman tries to get it back to Carter. And here comes Hopkins. They got a 2-on-2 with Carlos back checking hard. A penalty on us.
Carter got a penalty?
Did not see that. So it looks like Carter's going to get a penalty for tripping. Have to admit, I did not see that, so I can't make a comment on it. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Wow! That was...
So we're going to have another penalty kill opportunity here. Hopkins has a strong power play unit out there. They've got Jane and Bisbee. I know a little bit about those guys. Tompkins at center and McBean at wing. Oh, wow. Bisbee with picking it out of the sky. Gets it to Jane. Puck rolls over Jane's stick. And Jane just controls down low. Gets it over to Tompkins. Tompkins back to Jane. Jane over there to McBean. McBean on the sideboards. He takes a shot over the far side. Here comes Carlos. Carlos brings it up. Got a bit of a 2-on-2. Carlos wants to rip it. Controls it. Gets it out front. Oh, what a great play by Minneapolis. And Hopkins has to control it down in their own end. We're going to have a face-off just to the right of the Hopkins keeper. I got to tell you, if you're at home and wondering if you should come to the game or not, get your tail in the car and get out here. This is a barn burner. Most fun I've had in a couple of years. Get out here, folks. I know our stream is good. We got the best videographer in the game, but I'm telling you, there's good energy out here. All right, Hopkins breaks it out. They get it out to the red line. They look to bring it in. Hopkins does a nice drop. They take a shot. Goes wide. Hopkins brings it in down low. So we're gotta like Franny throwing a little body. We don't tend to throw as much body on the penalty kill, but a heck of a nice play there by Tommy. Playing the body, getting that puck out. We are going to have a face-off back in the Minneapolis zone because it went over the plexiglass, but gotta love that play. So Hopkins has Connor Brian back at right D.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing.
And I think that's the only Hopkins player I know out there. Looks like we're going to have Franny at center here. And is that Evan over at right wing? Yeah, that is. Then we've got Wilson back there on D along with Rocco. Rocco controls his man, keeps him to the outside. Oh, surprised we didn't get a penalty because we seem to get a penalty for everything. Here comes Littlecoat on the sideboards. Hey, I can be biased. This is our video link. All right, moving right along. Nice job there by Ollie.
Let's hope we don't get that many more, though.
Yeah, that's a really good call. So Minneapolis switches out their forwards. We're going to have Emmett and Rowan at forward. And we've got the big W along with Rocco back on defense. 41 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. And a heck of almost came all the way out. So Bisbee got it over there to Jane, and they dumped it in low. Tompkins is controlling back behind his net. He gets it over to McBean. McBean on the sideboards gets it to Jane. Jane's going to get that over to Bisbee. Bisbee's going to take a shot. Heck of a shot by Bisbee. Goes off the crossbar. I got to tell you, I think that was a save by Ollie that then hit the crossbar and went out. Great shot by Bisbee regardless.
I need more than 60 frames a second for that.
Seriously, right? Gotta love it. Some good hockey out here, folks. So we got 2 new defense out there. We've got Theo out there along with Liam. Puck comes back to Jane. Jane gets it back to Bisbee. Bisbee to the center, takes a shot. Oh, and it got deflected by Brown. A tip-in goal for Hopkins. With 1:35 to go here in the first period. Oh, fiddlesticks.
I know.
It was a nice tip, though. Nice tip.
Man, they had that net screen, too.
Right? And their power play did a nice job of working around the outside to get some shots.
We did a good job, though, keeping them out of there.
Absolutely. We kept them out wide.
But unfortunately, they did get that one.
That's all right. So, 1:35 left to go here in the first period. Score is 1 for Hopkins, 0 for Minneapolis. But I'm telling you, this is a good, even game, folks. Will Swanson with a 2-for-1 on that hit. Puck goes down to Theo behind the net. Theo controls. Good job. Gets it over there to Liam. Liam up to Carter. Carter off the sideboards to Ackerman. Ackerman gets it to Swanee and out of the zone. Swanee gets it over to Carter. Carter digging down there, trying to get it on Brian. And Brian gets it outside of the zone. Gets it over there to Swanee. That's going to be offsides by a little bit.
That was kind of a nice, over the blue line.
Right?
Let's get them offsides.
Gotta like the hustle by both teams out here. This is Bantam A hockey. And I'm going to go as far as to say that these are clearly top 20 teams in Bantam A hockey, maybe even higher than that.
Agreed.
So Carter Hunsiker on the draw. Puck goes back, looks like that's to Connor. Connor dishes it up, goes all the way down. That's going to be an icing call against Hopkins. And with 57 seconds remaining in the first period, we're going to have a face-off.
All right, we're going to get one before this period's over.
I like that attitude.
Yes,
you can feel it. I'll tell you what, we're buzzing. We got to keep going. Tommy and Rocco back on D. We got Carter, Ackerman, and Swanee up on forwards and a face-off in the Hopkins zone. Puck comes to Carter. Carter, nice job controlling on the face-off. Oh, he almost got that in. Bisbee down in the corner tries to get it out.
Carter.
That looked like a high stick, but maybe not.
Come on, guys.
And puck. Oh, heck of a pass. Gets to Tompkins. And a save by Ollie Baba. Nice job. Gets it up there to Carter. Carter rips it all the way over. Oh, heck of a kick save soccer player. And here comes Jane.
Jeez.
Few guys wanting to play the body over there. Jane dishes it out there to Liam, and Liam knocks it back in. Bisbee down low, trying to get it up to Tompkins again. And that's going to be offsides because he wasn't controlling the puck.
Caught it,
So he came in backwards. If you're controlling the puck, that's okay, but that puck was bouncing all over the place.
10 seconds. We just need a shot off of this face-off.
Woo.
Let's get a righty doing the face-off, though.
Connor's Uncle Tony? Oh, my gosh. Uncle Tony, it's so good to hear your voice or see your text again. We miss you. All right,
we
so
needed a righty on
8
that
seconds.
face-off.
And Hopkins dumps it down there.
Okay.
Hopkins is winning the game for icing calls.
I agree.
7 icing calls,
We're winning for penalties, and they're winning for icing.
That's the way it works.
Unfortunately. Because that's how it always goes. We get those penalties, and we... Okay, so now we have Carlos taking this face-off as a righty.
Larry and Paulette.
Theo's grandparents, Larry and Paulette, are watching. We're so glad you're on. You are watching a good game up here. All right. Wow. So the end of the first period, the score is 1 for the bad guys. 1 for Hopkins, 0 for us. But it has been a great game. Both teams controlling in different ways. Minneapolis controlling with possession time. Hopkins controlling with a couple of great scoring opportunities. But Ollie,
Oh, what a save.
Ollie is the definition
Man.
of big boy hockey today.
That save was huge.
Woo!
That would
All
have made it 2-0 going into the second. No thanks.
So we've got 30 seconds still. We're going to start up again, and that's going to take me that long to talk about who's watching from home.
Oh, geez.
Chris
man,
Ackerman's watching from home.
Wow.
She says Ollie's on fire. I agree. Grandma and Grandpa are excited. The great game from the Wilsons. They love Marnie's voice. They need more of it. I love it. Lambertys love hockey. All right, we got Gamma Joanne from Little Falls.
Yeah.
All right. Way to be on the wall, Oliver. Doing great. Love it. Hey, if anyone from Hopkins wants to give a shout out, we'll give out shout outs for Hopkins players too. 612-747-2525.
It's getting
All
cold
right.
in here now. It's getting a little chilly in here, though. We like it.
It is good. At least they
need
were
this
not
cold.
sweating like crazy.
Oh, that was crazy.
For those of you not here, the Hopkins Arena has a really nice heating system that has an on or off switch. And the on switch is really on. So, all right.
Jackets come off.
Right?
Hats come off.
Sometimes blue sweaters come off. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just saying.
All right, so we just started
Come on.
up the second period here. Here comes Jane from Hopkins over the red line. He looks to bring it in, and that's a good check there by Ackerman. Wilson has it behind the net. Puck comes out front, but nobody's home for Hopkins. Hopkins to Bisbee.
Oh,
Nice
Bisbee
job.
likes to shoot.
Gets it to Carlos.
Go.
Carlos to Ackerman. Ackerman to Carter.
Carter.
Carter brings it in, and he looks to bring it over the line, but it gets away from him. Hopkins controls, gets it back behind their net. Nice work by Carlos. And Bisbee dishes it back up the sideboards to Liam. Liam takes a shot just a little wide, comes to Ackerman. Ackerman winds up, and that shot gets on net after a little tip. But a nice
That would have been nice to have that trickle on by to
that would
get
be
that far
great.
post goal.
By the Hopkins keeper. Who
Always.
else? You got some other shout-outs on
Well,
there?
no. We
Okay.
have our goalie coach watching, and her comment, Coop said, Ollie's insane.
Right?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Throughout
That was an
Ollie's
epic
career,
save.
you name the big game, Ollie
Right.
gets up for it. I'll tell
Right.
you a story about him later.
That'd be great.
All
Love
right,
stories.
Emmett Anderson got kicked out of the face-off. So did the Hopkins player. Here comes Henry. Oh, he almost made a sweet play, but Hopkins comes away with it. They get it over the blue line, and they dump it in over the red.
Come on, Ollie.
All right, Theo controls back behind the net. He gets it up there to Swanee. They're digging for it. Comes back there to Tommy. And puck still digging for it down low. I'll tell you what, Tommy has been playing a big boy game today. Tommy comes away with it. He dishes it up. But a nice play by Hopkins. Keeping
Diving
it in,
save
but it
by
comes back
Hopkins.
out to center ice. Hopkins goes D to D. They go off the sideboards to Tommy. And puck comes to Minneapolis.
Go.
Nice
Nice
shot
tip in.
there by Swanee, getting it to Emmett.
Come on, Emmett.
Emmett wheels around. Oh, nice play by Emmett, using those wheels, causing the Hopkins player to miss. And the puck comes behind the net. Hopkins gets it up. They look to break
Come on,
that
get
out.
on this.
Hopkins has it, gets it over the red line, and they dump it in. Gives it to Tommy. Tommy was thinking about dishing it all the way up.
Go.
But it comes there to Swanee.
Come on,
Swanee's got a bit of a
Go,
one-on-two.
Go, Emmett.
Oh, I meant 2-on-1, but I got a little too excited. Good
That
play, though.
was a
Comes
good-
back to our D. Wilson rolls to the center, takes a shot. That gets deflected. Puck comes out all the way out of the zone. Rocco
You got him. Oh, Rock.
goes down, controls.
He's got it. He's on the ground. working
And it comes back to Carter. Minneapolis back behind our own net. Puck comes over
Nice,
to Rocco.
Carter.
Rocco looks to break it out. He gets it all the way out there to Rowan.
He
Thought it
touched it.
deflected off a Rowan
He
stick,
totally
but the ref
touched it.
did not see it. So that's going to look like an icing
I
call
do
on
think these
Minneapolis.
refs are getting paid. I know it's our side, but
Puck's all the way down in the
No, we love
Minneapolis
the refs.
zone. Of course we love the refs.
And you know
we
what?
always
We love
the refs.
love them. And I love that there's 3 out there. They're seeing the game.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
All right, who do we have here at center? Looks like Carter Hunsaker to me. Puck comes back out to
Someone
Hopkins.
blocking that.
Just goes over the D stick. And Hopkins dishes it off the glass. And it comes down
Come
to
on,
Carter.
Carter. We need that one, Carter.
Carter in his own zone. Nice little soft dish out there, but it went off our skate
Hopkins
and goes back
likes
into the
to do the
Minneapolis
dump
zone.
and chase for some reason.
They do. That's old school hockey,
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
They get to that blue line and
it
it's
down
dumping
low.
in.
And Liam gets it over there. Ooh. And the puck comes down low behind the Minneapolis goaltender. Nice job there by Carter. Carter brings it out almost over the blue line, but Hopkins comes away with it. Oh, come on! Oh, there we go. I thought that there was a penalty. I apologize, folks. That was a great, clean hit by Tommy, and there's a little guilt by association. I just assumed we were going to get one. I apologize.
Totally.
Okay.
I agree with that one, though.
Coming back in the zone. Here comes Carter. Oh, Carter almost got that through the D. Puck's down low. And digging on the sideboards. Hopkins comes away with it. And they look to break it out. Oh, wow. Nice catch there by the Hopkins player. He brings it over. Oh, that's a little bit offsides. So, with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second period.
Come on, guys. We got to get one here.
This is one of those games where if you're on the ice, head on the swivel. Keep that head up. That's all I'm saying.
This puck is moving fast today.
Yep, absolutely.
A lot of good passes, though, for that reason, too.
I agree. Oh, both teams are passing really well. All right, Hopkins dumps it in. Not too shocked by that. Comes down into the corner. McBean and Wilfred are going after it. Puck comes back down low again. Nice job there, Wilson. He gets it up there to Ackerman.
Nice
Ackerman over to Carlos. Carlos with a nice move. Brings it all the way in. Rips it. Oh, that was going in, folks. If it weren't for the nice
right off the window.
Right shoulder of the Hopkins keeper. Emmett Anderson, nice play control, and I'll tell you, Emmett's having a big game. Gets it to Ackerman. Ackerman rips it in and gets deflected wide. Here comes Emmett. Emmett dishes it down low. And puck comes out there to Emmett. Oh, just gets deflected off, and here comes Hopkins over the red line. They bring it over the blue line. They look to shoot, but that's deflected by Theo. And nice play by Wilson, getting it all the way up to Ackerman. Over the red line, over the blue. Ackerman, Gilman down on Jane. They know each other. And the puck comes all the way out.
Good hustle,
Here comes Rocco. Rocco gets to it, controls his man, and the puck comes up to Bisbee. Bisbee looks to bring it in. Gets it to Tompkins.
Way to step on that blue line.
Oh, nice play there by Henry Franzing. Puck comes back to Rocco. Rocco controls, gets it down low. Gets it over to Tommy. Tommy looks to dish it out. And here comes Franny. Franny with a nice poke check on Tompkins. Comes over to Carter. Carter cuts to the center. Nice play by Carter. And the puck comes out of the zone.
All right, here we go.
Rocco gets it over to Tommy. Tommy all the way almost up there to Carter.
Come on, Rocco.
And there's Tompkins gets it over to Hopkins. Hopkins with a heck of a nice move to make the final finishing touch on that play. And so the score is 2-0 against Minneapolis right now, as Hopkins has their second goal of the game.
Come on, we got it. We got
so
this.
with 9.5 minutes to go in the second period, I'm telling you folks, this is a barn burner. Straight up.
This game's not over.
No,
it's Minneapolis. Far from over.
Minneapolis needs to get on the board.
We get on the board, and it's just going to put fire in our skates.
Absolutely. So we got a little something on the ice here. Looks like it was Connor's mouth guard. That's back in again. And Minneapolis on the faceoff gets it down deep into the Hopkins zone. And here comes Rowan. Good hard forecheck. Lidicote and Swanee battling on the sideboards. Puck comes out to center ice to Emmett. Puck goes back behind the net. Emmett controls. Nice play. Gets it over there to Wilson. And Wilson gets it up to Liam. Liam to Swanee. Swanee, nice play getting it in. And Emmett Anderson with a good body. Puck comes out of the zone, and that goes to Rowan. Rowan looks to bring it in. And here's Hopkins, gets it over there to Connor.
Nice.
Connor tried to get it out, but kept in by Liam. And then Connor's able to get it all the way out to the blue line. Liam over to Wilson. Wilson smartly rolls back to his zone to regroup. And Wilson looks to bring it in.
Dude.
That gets poke-checked away by the long stick of Hopkins, and then comes back to Wilson. Wilson looks to bring it in, gets it to Swanee. Swanee rips it. Just deflected.
Wow.
By the
That would've been a
Hopkins
sweet
player. Gotta
Too bad
love
that
those
stick got in there.
opportunities.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I love the battling by Wilfred. That boy's got a nose for the puck. All right, so we're going to have a face-off just to the left of the Hopkins keeper. Carter's going to take the face-off along with Evan and Ackerman. Ackerman battling it on the face-off. And the puck comes out to Tompkins. Nice step up there by Theo.
That was a great step.
Comes to Jane. Jane takes it over the blue line. She's looking to get it to the center. Nice shot by Jane, but Ollie held his post. Bisbee keeps it in. And we're battling on the backboards, and Tommy comes away with it. Tommy gets it up to Ackerman. Ackerman all the way out to Carter.
Come on, Carter.
Go! We tried, but that's not quite enough. And Bisbee and Carter are sharing words. I gotta love it.
Wonder what they were saying to each other.
Oh, you know what they're talking about. How was math class?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my math class was easy.
Yeah.
How hard was your math class?
Yep, they're for sure talking about those
Pretty much, for sure, math.
classes. Yep.
That makes sense. Know both those kids. They're both good at math. All right, so here comes Carter over the blue line and comes back out to center ice.
Yeah,
Rocco steps
battle.
up. And Brienne for Hopkins takes it back. Brienne back behind his net. Checked off the puck. Nice work there by Carlos.
Come on. Come on, Carter.
And Hopkins comes away with a nice step up there by Wilson. Gets it to Rocco. Rocco tries to get it off the side. But Hopkins comes away with it. And here comes Rocco with out of the zone. We got a bit of a 2-on-2 here. Rocco and Ackerman. Rocco brings it in over the blue line. Brings it in.
He was switching, too. He didn't even realize he went over the blue line.
Got it. That's what happened. Well, that's all right.
So he was switching, not worrying about the puck. And then,
that makes sense.
Yep.
That's too bad. Rocco was looking to come down on his buddy Connor Briand. Carpool buddies. I do know where Connor lives. It is about a block from my house. Great kid, Connor. All right, so we got a face-off just outside of the Hopkins zone. Puck comes out. Goes all the way back into the Hopkins zone. Emmett with a tough forecheck, keeping it in. McBean for Hopkins, back behind his net. Gets it over there to
Franny
Jane.
looking for that
Jane
check.
gets it up the sideboards, but Tommy keeps it in. Hopkins bounces it off the sideboards all the way down. That'd be an icing call at the first period, but not in the snowy second. 6.5 remaining.
Yes.
Nice pass up to Emmett. Emmett controls on the sideboard. Nice job of not throwing that puck away, just controlling it. Gets it up there to Franny. Franny over the blue line, cuts to the center. And a nice play there by Liam, keeping the puck in, and he dumps it back down. Franny and Emmett go back on an F1 and F2. Puck comes up the sideboards. Nice play there by Swanee, keeping it in. Hopkins has it back behind their net. They get it up to Litico. Litico tries to get it out, but it comes back to Liam, who takes a shot on net.
Opportunity there.
Bisbee tries to get it out and does after a deflection. Tommy, nice play, gets it over there to Franny. And Minneapolis does a full line change. Here we go, line change, boys. Oh, Wilson, heck of a play. Wilson was the only man back on that to their big number 14. Tompkins
come on, boys.
Tries to go back to the D. Nice play there by Evan, taking that check. Gets it down there to Theo. Good play by Theo, controlling it. Gets it to Carter. Carter up to Wilson. Wilson over the blue line. Cuts to the center. Almost a sweet pass there to Rowan. Gets it back to Wilson. Wilson rips it. Nice tip there by Carter. 5 minutes remaining. Puck back behind the net. Nice job by Rowan. Gets it out to the D. Wilson gets it over to Theo. Theo rips it. Puck just rolls on him. And puck goes over to Theo. Theo over to Wilson. Wilson to Carter. Carter over the blue line, brings it in. Boy, I tell you that The Hopkins team has some confidence in their keeper because their D are down low. We need to get some shots.
Yeah.
Shots and crash, boys.
Put the
All
puck
right.
to the net. Put the puck to the net.
Nice. Puck goes up there to Rowan.
Rowan's like, get off of me.
And, oh, yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Yeah!
And that's exactly what Minneapolis needed.
Was that a bad bounce?
That was a bad bounce, but that's a hard
That
working.
is
When
funny.
you work
That was a
hard,
bad
boys,
bounce.
good luck happens. And that's what happened right there. Strange little bounce.
Hey, we'll take
Evan
those.
Anderson, you've been working your tail off all game. You deserve to get that goal.
Yes.
So with the score 2-1, 2 for, I won't say the bad guys anymore because there might be some Hopkins folks watching from home. Let me know if you are, 612-747-2525. So 2 for Hopkins, 1 for Minneapolis, 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second period. And Minneapolis wins the draw. Comes back to Liam. Liam does a soft dish down, comes down to Connor Briand with Hopkins back behind his net. Connor looks to break it out.
It's hot.
Oh, that's a, and so
They are not
here
calling.
comes Carlos.
That's okay. We love
Carlos
the refs.
controls, nice play, and that goes back
on,
behind
Carlos.
our net.
Oh, jeez.
Carlos dishes it up the sideboards.
Go,
Oh,
go,
nice
go, go.
play,
Come on,
almost got that up to Ackerman. Now that goes to Emmett. Emmett almost got it down low there to Ackerman.
Oh, jeez.
Minneapolis looks to bring it out, but Wilson, fresh off the bench, makes a sweet play up to Carlos. And Hopkins dumps
There
it
we
back
go. Dumping
again.
sheets.
Old school
Come on.
hockey.
You got it, Liam. You got it.
Oh, comes back out all the way
Yes,
out of the
all the
zone.
way.
As Bisbee and Ackerman were talking about math. I'll
Yes,
tell you
they
what,
were.
Bisbee will talk about math with any kid.
Yes, that is true.
So
Talking
here comes
numbers.
Hopkins off the glass. And step up there by Tommy. Hopkins looks to get it in, and they get it into our zone. But Carter comes away with a nice pass by Carter up to Carlos. And Minneapolis looks to get a change. So now we've got Carter, Franny, and Swanee out there at forwards, along with Tommy and Wilson back on D. Wilson's got speed. Oh, and he dumps it in.
Get on it,
He
get
knew
on it,
that
get on it.
Carter
Come
had
on,
an
Carter.
angle on it. Carter with a nice pickup off the boards. That's not easy, folks. Comes down to Swanee. Swanee, good play. Getting that over there to Franny. Franny smartly does not just dish it back to the D because somebody was covering him. And we've got a scrum in the corner. Here comes Carter. And Hopkins has to just dump it out. Nice play by Tommy, doing a hard pass over there to Wilson. I love that. Wilson rings it up there to Swanee.
Get it out.
And here comes Tommy out of the zone. Tommy over the red line, over the blue line. He looks to rip it. Does a soft dish there to Emmett. And Emmett almost gets it out. Goes all the way out of the zone. And we've got Willie taking it behind his net. Gets it up there to Franny. Franny out of the zone. Tommy gets it. Goes back to, oh, nice play. Oh, we got to hold on. Otherwise, we're going to have an offsides.
Oh, jeez.
Nice play there by Swanee controlling that puck.
The heaters are on, making the air super dry.
Somebody did turn the heaters on.
I know.
It was not me,
It
for
was
the record.
not me either.
No,
I think we were on the mic when it happened.
So Connor has it back behind his net. He looks to get it up there to Tompkins as they're playing a
Feels as if I have my full
elongate.
equipment.
Oh,
my
puck
word.
comes out. Oh, that's
Dad,
all right.
stop.
So
Dad,
Hopkins cuts it off. They get a quick shot on Ollie. And that's 3-1 for Hopkins with 1:30 remaining in the second period. I love it. Everyone going over to talk to Ollie. Those things happen.
Yep, it does. Right. It's
It
hockey.
just it happens. It's hockey. That's
Game
half the
of
fun of hockey, right?
Yep.
All right, so
We got
now
it.
we're going to have a face-off at center ice.
This game is still alive. We got a full period left.
Carter, Evan, Rowan. We got the fans going wild
Yeah, we
here.
do.
I love it. Comes to Rocco. Rocco to Liam. Liam almost good little tip there. Otherwise, he would have had Carter. And puck gets dished up to Rowan. Rowan dumps it in.
Here we go. Come on, we're on fire right now. We look like we want
Puck
this.
comes back down to Carter. Carter with a nice move off the sideboards. Carter dishes it down low.
Come on, behind the net.
Puck comes up the sideboards. Rocco looks to pinch. And a nice play there by Carter.
Evan's got it.
Carter gets it to Evan. Evan back behind the net, gets it up there to Liam on the sideboards. Liam with a nice play as a wing. That's a hard play. Good job. Puck comes out to center ice, and Jane dumps it in.
Come on,
Puck
guys,
behind the
let's get it out of there.
Minneapolis goaltender, Ali. Hopkins comes away with it. They get it to Bisbee.
Don't let him shoot.
Bisbee on the sideboards, dumps it down.
Oh, boy. Come on, guys.
So puck's back behind the net. Rocco
We got
comes
it.
away with it. Gets it up there to Carter. Oh,
geez.
Carter. McBean has it. Gets over the sideboards. Nice job out. Oh, we almost got that out. And we
Nice.
do.
Turn it up.
Here comes Carter. Carter with a nice
Rowan.
soft hands. Gets it to Rowan. Rowan around Bisbee. And Bisbee with a nice poke check. Puck gets rung around the boards. And Hopkins dumps it all the
I was
way
gonna
down.
Say, that's icing.
With 0.8 seconds remaining in the second period. I'll tell you, that person who's on the scoreboard,
Ay.
tight on the scoreboard
Hey,
over
we're
there.
pulling the goalie. Oh, no.
0.8.
No,
Of course
you're
they're pulling the goalie with 0.8.
Right.
I love it. That's good
Point your
coaching
shot
right
on
there.
net.
Gotta love that coaching. All right, now we're going to talk. Get in the net, boys. Get to the net. Carlos on the draw, and the puck goes down low. That's the end of the second period. Wow, what a game,
Oh,
folks.
this is a fun one tonight.
Whew, so at the end of 2 periods, the score is 3 for Minneapolis. 1, or I'm sorry,
That's okay,
sorry.
that's okay.
3, that's what
It's gonna
that's what I
be-
wanted.
Yes, it's gonna be
What
at the
I
end of the
wanted
game.
was what it's
It's gonna be 3 for
currently.
Minneapolis and
Currently, it's 3 for Hopkins
Yeah.
and 1 for
Right,
Minneapolis.
right.
I apologize for our viewers at home.
It's
But
all good.
has this been a game or what?
Oh, it's so fun to watch.
Oh.
These boys definitely, every one of them. I can't tell you one kid that hasn't come out to play tonight.
So for you folks in Little Falls or other lands across the sea, this is a really big week in Minnesota hockey.
Yes.
Because all of the high school teams are trying out. So these are Bantams. A lot of Bantams are trying out for high school teams right now, and they are trying to play big hockey right now.
Yeah.
Everyone is jacked up. And then on top of it, you got a game against all your friends. I mean, so everyone's playing
And I
a
love
body.
that high school hasn't even started because these are the big games right now, the Bantam A games.
Absolutely.
So they're all out watching these games, the high school guys, because they haven't even started yet.
Exactly. I mean,
So these
there
are
are
the big
fans
games right now.
everywhere.
Right. This is a packed place tonight.
So I'll tell you what. So if you're watching from home, again, we would love to see a photo. I'd love to know you're watching. 612-747-2525. What we're going to do now is we are going to go and get a throat lozenge. And
My hair is.
definitely no Red Bull. I did see your brother's celebration. It was excellent, Jake. It was excellent. I have a feeling Jake might heckle me throughout the game.
Jake is fired
Yep,
up now.
Jake's
His
fired
team's
up too.
3-1.
Yep, that's going to be a big day.
Yes.
All right, folks, so we'll come back to you after they cut the ice in about 10 minutes. You got to come back. son is going to heckle me mercilessly the entire game.
The Eli Manning. Well, our team.
Oh, there's a lot of that. Just for the record. I hope you listen back. I'm going to talk about you now, Dr. Lidicote. Wait, did Theo get a goal? So, moving right along. It's all right. We're about to start the third period here, folks. We're glad you're watching from home. I'll tell you, though, there can't be a lot of people at home because everybody is at the rink. This place is packed.
Standing
Carter,
room only.
Right? Carter Hunsker on the draw. Gets it back to Willie. Willie up the sideboards. Gets it to Carter. And Carlos dumps it in all the way deep down. So, Connor Brienne's grandparents, I'll tell you what, I miss you. I'm glad you're watching from Florida. I'm not really sure what it means that the cat is on the ice, but I'm glad that the cat is on the ice. All right.
Oh, out of there.
By the way, we do have another Beagle sighting, and I think that we will, if I can get that downloaded.
Go.
All right. We will show that in a minute. Another face-off there, and the puck comes back to Carter. Carter rolls back and cut off.
Oh.
Nice poke check there by
Willie.
Willie. Willie gets it over the blue line. Tries to bring it back
No,
in.
you can't do that.
And the puck goes down deep. That's going to be an icing call unless it hits our net, which it doesn't.
That was an old golly almost.
No, that's a great play.
Right, but
that's
I was afraid he was going to come out on that one.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
I do. I absolutely do.
Those goalies, when they come out and play those pucks, you have to do
I'm totally with you.
throw your old golly out there.
Yes, but he knew it. He held the post the right way.
Yes.
Ollie, big game player. All right, we got Tommy and Rocco back here on defense. Gets it, Tommy. Tommy rips it. Gets blocked, and that goes into the netting. So we're going to have a face-off just outside of the Hopkins zone, I believe. We'll see. We'll see how good of a ref I am. All right, I was a decent ref on that call.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
All right, Emmett Anderson on the draw. We've got Franny and Swanee.
Ref, let's not worry about the wingers. They're not going to do much.
Nice draw there by Emmett. That gets dumped in by Tommy behind the net. Emmett Anderson goes back with a hard forecheck. And that comes back to Swanee. Swanee behind the net.
Oh, sticky. What?
Oh, I know. These darn sticky pucks.
Oh.
And here comes Hopkins on the breakout. Tompkins brings it up. He looks to bring it in, and he and Tommy go after it. And puck goes down low. So that goes down to Tommy. That goes down to Tommy. And, sorry, heckling the Hopkins parents here a little bit. Tommy dishes it up there.
Go, go, go. Come on.
Oh, there we go. And that's going to be a penalty on Hopkins. Tommy, you stay. Good job, Tommy.
Let's watch this.
And this announcer got a little bit... I wasn't watching the right part of the game, so I apologize for that, folks. So Tommy and Tompkins have been going at it all game. And this time, Tompkins got the penalty. Mm-hmm. And now Minneapolis is going to have a power play. So we've got Theo back on defense along with Wilson. We've got Rowan, Carter, and Evan on wing. Puck comes back there. And here comes Hopkins bringing it out. Gets it up there. Nice play there by Wilson. Wilson over the blue line. Does a little mohawk, gets it to Carter. Carter's going to get control on the sideboards. Carter looks to bring it in.
Give and go. Gets
it down low. Wilson back to Carter. Carter rips it out front. Almost a little 1-T. And the puck comes out to center ice. Comes back to Rowan. Rowan gets it up there to Carter. Carter, nice job of controlling. Brings it back in. Carter's looking to bring it in, and he does. Nice little move there. Gets it over the blue line. Brings it in. Cuts to the center. Good play there.
They didn't call that.
Getting it in down low.
Keep playing.
Nice hard playing in there by Carter. I love it. Look at all those fans down there, folks. This is big-time hockey. Gets it back there to Evan. Evan, nice play over there to Wilson. Wilson gets it down to Theo. And the puck comes out there. Hopkins dumps it in. They need a change. Minneapolis stays out on the ice with 47 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Minneapolis. Puck comes all the way out.
Let's get it to each other.
And that's
Offsides.
offsides. So we're going to have a face-off just outside the Minneapolis zone with 12:14 remaining in the third period. Woo, what a great third period already. All right, we got Rocco and Tommy back there, along with Carlos, Emmett, and Ackerman.
Oh, out of there. Too aggressive on that face-off.
Hopkins kicked out of the face-off for slashing too quickly. Emmett goes back at Connor. Connor takes a shot right into his own bench. There was wincing.
Yes,
There was menacing.
one of the
Someone's going to
defenders,
heckle him when he gets back to the bench. Do we know that kid? I think we know that kid. It was a laser by Connor. Just happened to be into his buddy's hand. All right, Emmett Anderson on the draw. Emmett controls on the sideboard, gets it to Tommy. Tommy over to Rocco, and Rocco controls. Rocco controls, gets a shot,
Rocco.
and a rebound. Oh, love that we got it all the way to the net. Nice work. Gets it back to Rocco. Rocco rolls, gets it back to Carlos. Puck bounces on him, comes back to Tommy. Tommy rips it, but that gets deflected off. Comes to Ackerman. Ackerman to Tommy. Tommy to Rocco. Rocco rolls to the center, takes that shot, but that gets deflected. And Hopkins dumps it off the sideboards. Hopkins comes away with it. No!
Did you see that trickle in? A bummer.
Oh,
Ah, what a bummer.
such a bummer for that one to just trickle in off of
Ay,
Ollie.
ay, ay.
Nice play by Ollie, but darn it.
Let's go. Come on, boys.
Hopkins goes up 4-1.
11:30 left. Plenty of time.
Was that the
Start
man
with
coming
one.
out of the box? That
Yeah.
wasn't Hopkins.
Yes.
Tompkins. It's hard to say Hopkins and Tompkins at the same time.
It is.
All right, puck comes up. Oh, I like it. Willie says we're not done with this, and he comes in battling. He dumps it in down there low. Puck goes behind the net. Bisbee's got it in the corner. Goes to Franny. Franny's forecheck, a nice forecheck. And Hopkins goes back behind their own net. Minneapolis stays at the hard forecheck. Puck control back, and it comes out to center ice to Tompkins. Tompkins cuts to the center, but gets poke checked there. And a nice save by Ollie. So we're going to have a face-off just to the left of Ollie, the Minneapolis keeper. 11 minutes remaining in the third period. Scores 4-1 Hopkins. Hopkins has Jane and Bisbee, the mathematician, out there.
The mathematicians.
Along with
We're
Tompkins.
still talking about math class.
We're there. A lot of math talking.
Yeah.
Okay. So puck comes back to Bisbee. Bisbee dumps it in down low again to Tompkins. Tompkins has it in the far corner. He and Tommy are going to talk.
Oh.
Puck gets tipped out and deflected.
Oh, gosh, guys,
and
come
here
on.
comes Franny. Franny with a good quick move gets it out there.
Oh, Swanee.
Oh, to Swanee.
There's
Swanee
a
looks
happy
to get it
fan.
off plexiglass, but instead, well, we had a happy fan.
Oh,
But
those fans, yeah,
they
they
love
give it
those.
back.
The free puck. Are
Yeah.
you kidding?
Yep.
So we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Emmett Anderson on the draw with Rowan and Evan.
Mom, go right there.
Tommy and Theo back on D. Puck comes back to Tommy. Tommy to Theo. Theo with a nice reverse. Gets it back out. Oh, that gets cut off there by Hopkins. Hopkins brings it in,
Yes.
and a nice save by Ollie.
Great save by
10
Ollie.
minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Both goalkeepers are playing a big game tonight. So we switched out on D. We've got Rocco and Wilson back on D now. Kept the same forward line. Emmett. Oh, I'm sorry. We switched that out as well. It's like we've got Emmett out there with Rowan and Evan. Puck comes back to Wilson. Wilson to Rocco. Rocco, oh, almost got that up to Evan.
Oh, ref.
Ref goes down, but he's okay. That happens. Nice play there by
Oh,
Evan.
that ref
Puck
is
goes
just
back in
hurting.
deep.
Poor
And
ref.
Rocco has it back.
Come on, Rocco. Oh.
He controls down low to Emmett. Nice play. Gets it up there to Wilson. Wilson tries to go over, and it comes all the way out to Rowan. Rowan wants to beat Brean, and does. He gets the puck, takes it, rips it. Oh, just wide. Heck of a play there by Rowan. Nice job by Wilson keeping that puck in, and Minneapolis keeping the pressure on. But there comes Hopkins just dumping it out. They bring it in on Rocco, and Rocco comes back away with that puck. Nice play. Rocco with the no-look dish. And the puck comes back to Rocco again. Rocco, almost got that back up.
What are we doing? We're all over the place right now.
Puck comes back down low. And a nice save there by Ollie. Good save there by Ollie. Puck comes back behind the net from Wilson. Wilson with a nice play. Wilson breaking some ankles down there, and the boys love it. And gotta love the energy here, folks. 9 minutes remaining here in the third period. Puck goes to Wilson. Wilson controls, cuts to the center. Nice play. Oh, good pass over to Rowan. Rowan gets to Liam. Liam takes a shot. Nice tip there by Emmett. Just a little bit wide. And Wilson controls it down deep. Puck comes out to center ice. Wilson has control.
Me too. That's how I'm feeling. It's
and Hopkins comes off the bench and grabs it.
Oh, nice. Come on.
Hopkins dumps it back down deep. Liam has it. Dishes it back up there to Rowan. Rowan controls, but it comes back out Hopkins. Tompkins has it on the sideboards. He gets it back to Bisbee. Bisbee rips it. Nice controlled rebound there by Ollie, and a nice play by the D-man, Mr. Liam. They get it all the way out there to Rowan, but Hopkins, James, gets to bring it in. He cuts to the center, takes a shot, but a nice save by Ollie.
That
rebound. The rebound just comes back at him.
Yeah.
Through the 5-hole on the ground. Well, so the score is now 5 for Hopkins, 1 for Minneapolis with 7:45 remaining here in the third period.
All right, we have to have a never give up attitude now. Let's go.
I like it.
Get some goals here.
So we've got Carter at center, Ackerman at left wing, Swanee at right wing, and a little bit of chattering going on yet. Puck comes back to Theo. Theo over the red line, and he dumps it in. Ackerman goes after it. Puck comes up to the sideboards. Oh, and almost out front. The Hopkins goalkeeper controls it, stops it, and we're going to have a face-off to the left of the Hopkins keeper.
All right, let's take advantage of this in the offensive end.
Absolutely. We've got
Get some
Theo
shots on net.
and Tommy out there on D. Ackerman, Swanee, and Carter on the face-off.
Big battle.
That was kind of funny.
Well, they almost exchanged sticks.
Oh, you know, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. They dropped each other's
more of an
sticks.
advanced technique.
Yep,
Got it.
Yep.
Comes out to Tommy. Tommy keeps the puck in. And here comes Hopkins. Jimmy McBean comes down the sideboards, but that's controlled by Minneapolis. Hopkins gets it back. They go out front with it,
nice
but
save,
Ollie controls it. So we'll have a face-off just to the left of the Minneapolis keeper. Minneapolis and Hopkins are still chattering. All right, so we've got Rocco on defense. Franny at wing along with Evan and Emmett. And Liam back on D.
It's so hot.
Hopkins takes a shot. Nice save there by Ollie. Puck goes down low. Hopkins has it at the top, and another nice save by Ollie. Minneapolis looks to get it out, and they
Liam
do.
saw that.
Evan gets it up there to Franny. Franny brings it over the blue line, and he goes in hard after it with Connor. Hopkins comes away, gets it to Rocco. Rocco rips it just over the net. That's a new kind of rainbow loom as that got deflected. Nice job of holding the boards there by Liam. Gets it to Evan. He rips it. Woo, good hard shot, but just over the net. And the puck comes back to Rocco. Rocco dumps it in with a rolling puck. Liam gets it back down in deep. Emmett Anderson, nice job keeping that puck in down low and battling. Hopkins looks to get it out. But Liam's able to keep it in, and Minneapolis goes back after it again.
Come on,
Emmett
guys, let's
Anderson
get one
on
on
the
net.
sideboards.
There it
Gets
is.
it out front, and that's a goal for Minneapolis!
Evan got it, Evan. Evan got
Gotta love
that
it.
one-timer. That was Evan.
Everybody
That's
going
awesome.
up against their buddies that are cheering them on from the corners.
That was a good pass.
Gotta love it.
That was a great pass from
Great.
the corner.
Great pass. I gotta tell you, I'm not exactly sure who passed that puck.
I know, I can't
Who
remember.
was that?
I don't know. We're gonna
I know
have
it
to
was
watch the
Evan that
replay.
ripped it in, but good hard effort by the entire Minneapolis team to get that one. They deserve that after battling so hard. Gotta love it.
Well, I can't watch. We'll watch the replay and find the.
Yes, that's what I have to do.
Might have been Emmett.
Might have been Emmett. Let's give it to Emmett. He's been playing great.
Oh, he's been flying.
Gets it to Carter. Carter over the blue line, brings it in. Oh, what a nice play. Almost got a deflection on that one. And the... Oh.
Tommy got it. Tommy.
That's going to be one to learn from because we've got people holding each other
Nope. Darn.
for penalties on both sides.
Yep. Oh, so true.
So, we'll talk about that another time when I'm not on a public YouTube channel. So, Minneapolis is down a man. So, we're going to have 4. All right, we're questioning who's going to be out here a little bit right now. They're saying we got to put our original folks back out again. So we've got Wilson, Carter.
So we have Carlos playing D.
Carlos and... All right, Carlos at D. That's why you learn to play all positions, right?
At Panamaze.
Yeah. I think I said Rowan and Carter out there along with Wilson and Carlos. Hopkins just keeping it to the outside. Minneapolis is playing our box. Tompkins looks to take a shot, but that puck must have rolled on him. And Minneapolis, almost got that one out. Somebody cover.
That far post, man.
That far post is a tough one, I'll tell you.
Yes.
So with 5 minutes remaining to go here in the third period, the score is 6 for Minneapolis. 6 for Hopkins. Can you tell I'm saying what I want it to be? Anyway,
It's okay.
6 for Hopkins, 2 for Minneapolis.
Next time we play them.
Next time we play them. I like that.
Home ice.
I'll tell you what, both teams are playing well and playing hard till the end. That's for darn sure. All right, Emmett Anderson on the draw. We got Ackerman and Swanee out there, along with Theo and Liam. And the puck comes up to Bisbee. Bisbee over the red line, over the blue. He's looking to bring it in. And Liam tips it off, but Bisbee controls it. Stays in control and gives it back to their D. They take a shot. Nice save there by Ollie, and a good job by the D to clear it out. Ackerman gets it off the sideboards to Swanee. Not sure how he did that. Nice play. And it comes to Jane down low. Emmett Anderson digging down hard. Hopkins with a good breakout, and it comes out to the blue line.
Regroup.
Minneapolis looks to dump it in. And Bisbee rips it all the way down.
Nice
it gets blocked. Emmett Anderson gets it over to Liam, and Liam dumps it in. Hopkins off the sideboards looking to break it out. And that comes back over to Emmett. Emmett at the red line. Emmett dumps it in really high,
Lobbing
really
that
soft.
one in.
Hopkins looks to break it out. And Rocco has it at the red line. He looks to dump it in and does.
Idea.
Here comes Emmett Anderson on it. Nice work down low. Rocco keeps it in, gets it to Emmett.
Soccer
Emmett
skills
keeps it
coming
in. Rocco does play a little soccer, so that's probably what happened. But Wilson, nice play, stepping up on that one, just a little bit offsides. 3 minutes and 11 seconds to go here in the third period. Good hard play by both sets of teams. All right, we've got Franny out there at left wing, Theo at right, or excuse me, Theo at right, Evan at right. And Hopkins looks, nice.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Nice jump there by Theo, keeping that puck in.
That was hit it.
Nice job by Tommy taking the shot. But a good save by the Hopkins keeper. Hopkins looks to bring it out. Nice job cutting over there by Theo. And Hopkins has to dump it in. Hopkins goes for a change. And Tommy takes it behind our net. And we've got a little bit of time. Tommy looks to break it out. Gets it up there to Carlos. Carlos over the blue line and down deep.
Come on, guys. Let's keep that puck in.
Comes up to Theo.
Yes. Keep it in there.
And we're still battling for it. Puck comes out to the center line and goes back into the Minneapolis zone. Carter's going to go back for it. Carter has it back behind our net. Carter looks to get to Franny on the far side.
Icing.
Nice attempt. That's going to be an icing call with 2:07 remaining here in the third period. Score for 6 for Hopkins, 2 for Minneapolis.
2 minutes left here.
So we're going to have
barn's burning.
We're going to have a face-off to the left to Ollie. Puck comes back to Jane. Jane looks to do a pass shot. And the puck comes back behind our net to Willie. Willie gets it all the way up to Carlos on the sideboards. And Minneapolis breaks it out. Carlos with a nice play, takes it over the red line, over the blue. He rips
shot.
it. Wow.
Thought that was going to go
More
back
than
in the goalie's
60
head.
frames per second to see that one, too. Woo! And here comes Hopkins. They come out one-on-one. Good luck against Willie.
Good luck against Willie.
And they get it behind the net. They're looking to, they go down. There must be a bad spot over there. Emmett Anderson digging for it on the sideboards. Nice job by Wilson coming away with that puck. Gets it up to Rowan. The puck came out over the zone. Good play. Ian with the soft hands gets it over to Bisbee. Bisbee back to Jane. Jane back down to Bisbee. And the puck squirts back out.
Oh.
Nice play there. Almost getting a handle on that one, Rowan. And puck goes up to Liam. Oh! Tompkins gets a stick on that one. And here's Connor. Connor dishes it off, and it comes back to Wilson. Wilson back to Liam. Liam with a funny bounce off the ref. Goes to Brown, to Hopkins. And here comes Wilson. Wilson with a nice play. Dishes it up to Ackerman. Ackerman looks to cut to the center. But Ackerman stays in control of the puck. And Hopkins dumps it out to center
29
ice.
seconds left.
Rocco goes back after it, dishes up the sideboards, gets it to Ackerman, and that's not going to be offsides. Ackerman has it center ice. 20 seconds remaining. Ackerman gets it over there to Rocco. Rocco controls, gets it back up there to Swanee.
Offsides.
And, just a
10
little bit
seconds
offsides. 10 seconds remaining in the game, folks.
Bye, guys.
We're going to have a face-off just outside the Minneapolis zone.
Bye. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for coming. Yeah.
And Hopkins dumps it in. Tommy goes after it with 5 seconds remaining. That's going to come to Ackerman. Ackerman dumps it out to center ice. And that's the end of the third period, folks, with the score and the end of the game. With
Mom,
the score,
we can get that.
Hopkins
Someone
6,
can get that.
Minneapolis 2.
Lucy
But I
can
got
get
to tell
it.
you, that
Lucy,
was
you get all
a
that?
great game. A great game
She'll get it for you, Mom.
both teams. Hopkins, hats off to you. You boys played great. You boys that I know and have coached, proud of you. You played a
Thank
great
you,
game.
Lou.
And I wish you guys the best of luck the rest of the season. I think we just might have to play you one more time.
Oh, yes.
Yep, just one more time.
Home ice
maybe
advantage.
Maybe even more than one more time. I think I'm going to make the call right now. Pre-party at Brienne's. That's right, pre-party at Brienne's. I'm making the call.
Yes.
I won't you throw the address out over the air, but anyway, great game played by all. Hope everybody has a great night and good luck in your games this weekend.
All right. Oh,